All right, what up? What up? What's going on? What's popping? What's the deal? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So the title of today's show is If a Woman Doesn't Have Sex with You, She's Being Disrespectful. Okay, so I'm about to go in today. So this show is going to make you look at things a little bit different. You feel what I'm saying? Just a little bit different. You feel what I mean? Or maybe a lot different based off of, your situation and what you got going on. Right? But before I get into all that, make sure that you guys get this book, How to Have Sex 2 Minute a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Go to MrLocario.com right now to get your copy today. To get your copy of this book, go to MrLocario.com and get the ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com to get that. What up, Quays Jader? What's poppin', bro? What's good? So we're going for a little bit more people to get into the room. But yeah, so today, on the Miami Soldier was good. So I'm going to be talking about why, if a woman doesn't have sex with you, she's being disrespectful. Right? Now, the title might sound kind of crazy, but when I break it down, I'm going to, let you know what's popping. Quays Jader, what's good? You said, do I have any books I recommend? I did like 2 videos where I was talking about books you should read. You gotta, just go on YouTube, title Miss Locario books or whatever. It should pop up. Jalen Taylor, what's good, yo? What's going on? But yeah, so I wanted to talk about, if a woman's not having sex with you, she's being disrespectful, right? Don, what up? Tree, what up? Robert James, what's good? So before I actually get into the meat and potatoes of the fucking video, I want to make one thing clear. When I'm talking about a woman being disrespectful for not having sex with you, I'm not talking about just a random chick. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not talking about just some random chick who, let's say you walk up to some random chick and be like, hey, I want to have sex with you. And she's like, no, that's not her being disrespectful. I'm talking about women who you are actually in some sort of, sexual type of situation with her. Meaning, this is a girl you're dating. This is a girl who's your girlfriend. This is a girl who's your wife. This may even be a girl who you just met at some bar and y'all been flirting and going back and forth for a little while. And it's clear that, y'all are engaging in some sort of, sexual tension. Right? So, you said it, they don't be sending no notification. YouTube be bugging out. YouTube be bugging the fuck out sometimes. But it is what it is, though. It is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happens sometimes. They don't send out no notifications, and it just is what it is. Right. Now, before I get into all of that, I want to say shout out to everybody who came through to the Great Love Debate. You know what I'm saying? Some of my peoples came out there. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of the people that came out. It was a lot of fun. So, shout out to everybody who came out to that, right? Now, let me talk about how if a woman doesn't have sex with you, she's being disrespectful. What up, Joe Blast? Was good. Now this is the thing. Again, like I'm gonna make this clear again because I know there's probably gonna be some women who probably check this video out and they're gonna be like, "What are you talking about? A woman being disrespectful? She doesn't have sex." Blah 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 blah. Right? Again, I want to make this clear. When I say this statement, I'm not talking about any random situation. You understand? Where, you roll up on some chick. Shout out to April MC in the chat. Heavy hands in the chat. I'm not talking about some random chick you roll up on and be like, hey, suck my dick, and she doesn't suck your dick. And then you're like, oh, that's disrespectful. No. I'm talking about a girl who's your girlfriend, a girl who's your wife, a girl who you've been dating, and even a girl you are just randomly in a sexual situation with, between you and her, flirting, building sexual tension. See, Shadow Jago in the chat, he said, my girl only gives me sex every 2 weeks and I respect her choice. See, this is what I'm talking about. Your girl's disrespecting you. That's disrespect. Now, let's talk about the the meaning of respect. What does it mean to respect? Right? And how is it that a woman's disrespecting you if she's not having sex with you? So I went online and I got these 3 definitions that they showed on like the first page or whatever, Google and shit. So I'm going to go over these 3 definitions and I'm going to talk about how this pertains to a woman disrespecting you, right? So the first definition of respect we have is a feeling of deep admiration for someone elicited by their abilities, qualities, or achievements, right? That's the first definition. Second definition is due regard for the feelings, wishes, rights, or traditions of others. Second definition. Third definition is a particular aspect, point, or detail, right? So now, when we talk about respect in this regard, I'm talking about the second definition. The second definition says due regard for the feelings, wishes, rights, or traditions of others, right? Now, with that definition in mind, what you got to understand is that when you are dealing with women, let's say you dating a chick, right? Let's say you went on 2 dates or 3 dates already, and you've expressed to her that you're interested in her sexually, right? And what happens is, let's say she doesn't have sex with you, right? And then she still, goes out on a date with you and hang out with you or whatever like that, right? That woman is disrespecting you because she has no regard for your feelings and your wishes and what you want to do. You understand? She has no regard for what you're trying to do, but she knows this is what you want to do. And especially if you made it clear, hey, I really like hanging out with you, but I want to also do these things. Right now, understand that you are disrespecting yourself also by dealing with this woman, but understand that she is also disrespecting you because she knows that you want to have sex with her. And let's say for sake of argument, she doesn't want to have sex with you, but she's still hanging out with you. So what she's doing is that she is taking all of your energy, time, and attention and disregarding the thing you want, which is the sex. You understand what I'm saying? So she knows you want the sex. She knows that you're dealing with her because you want to get some sex, but she is purposely not giving you the sex and taking time out of the situation to extract the attention and the time from you. You understand what I'm saying? Next example, let's say you have a girlfriend and y'all have sex regularly, but let's say she is mad at you for some reason. So now that she's mad at you, she's saying, you know what? I'm not going to have sex with you, right? She knows you want to have sex, but she's withholding sex because she's just out of spite. That's her being disrespectful because she knows that this is what you want and she's purposely not giving it to you. She's not making it happen. You understand? It's disrespect. Let's say you have a wife. There was, I was talking about this in another video where I heard about this guy who he was with his wife and then I guess in a monogamous relationship and they haven't had sex in like 6 months. Then I heard of another situation where this guy hasn't had sex with his wife for 8 years. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Now again, these guys put themselves in a situation to be fucking around with a chick who would be like this. But understand that that is still disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? Now let's flip this around so you can really get what I'm saying. Let's flip this around. Let's say that you were dealing with a girl, right? And you tell this girl, hey, listen, I really like you. I really like spending time with you. And, I really want us to like keep seeing each other. And I really feel this connection between me and you, right? And you're like, look, I don't just want sex. I really want more. I see that you want more too. Like this is like I finally found a girl who I like, and I know you want a boyfriend. I know you're looking for something serious, right? He's saying all this shit, and this is exactly what she wants, right? So he tells her all this fly shit. He's buying her gifts. He's doing all this extra stuff. You know, he's being very attentive and consistent with the chick. And then he fucks her like once or twice, and then he bounces. Right? That guy just disrespected her. You understand what I'm saying? Because what she wanted was some serious type of situation, right? And he told her all that fly shit. He pumped and dumped her, and now the situation is what it is. So when you look at that objectively, most people would be like, oh, he's a fucking asshole. He's on some bullshit, right? Because he knew what she wanted, and he was doing all these things to sort of get what he wanted, which was the sex, and then he bounces. Right? And so, because he bounced, he didn't give her what she wanted, which was that, consistency, commitment, or whatever it was, even though he said he was. And he knew this is what she wanted. Same thing happens on the flip side. If you're dealing with a girl, she knows you want to have sex, she keeps indulging in this situation, but doesn't have sex with you, she is disrespecting you. Just like if you meet a girl, let's say you at a bar or whatever, you start flirting with a girl. Y'all start talking for, a good half an hour, 45 minutes. Next thing you know, y'all start kissing, you start touching her. You tell her, hey, listen, I'm trying to fuck tonight. You feel what I'm saying? And then what happens is she knows she don't want to fuck you. But what she does is she spends another hour hanging out with you, kissing you, teasing you, doing all this other shit. But she know at the end of the day, she ain't fucking you. You understand what I'm saying? So now, the fact that she's not gonna fuck you, she's disrespecting you because you told her you want to fuck. So she spent the extra hour soaking up the energy and the attention, knowing she's not gonna fuck you. You understand? That's disrespectful. See, now, somebody might say, and this is what people might say. Some people might say, but what if you with a girl and she wants to have sex or whatever, or you think sex is going to happen, or you say I want to have sex with you and she changes her mind, right? Now, a woman always has the right to change her mind. So a chick could be in a situation where sex could happen and she changes her mind, right? And there's nothing wrong with her changing her mind. Just like in the other situation, if you have the guy who thinks, hey, I want to be with you, I want to get with you, I want to have a committed thing with you, I want to kind of build something with you, I feel this feeling, and blah, blah, blah. That guy could also change his mind, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. So let's say that these people truly were intending to follow through, but they changed their mind, right? Now, once they change their mind, it's still disrespect, but it's unintentional disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? It's still disrespect, but it's unintentional disrespect. Because let's say, for example, let's use another example. Let's say you're supposed to go on a date with a chick. And let's say she flaked on you. Right? Because of whatever reason. It don't even matter. Right? Or let's actually give a reason. Let's say the woman flaked on you because let's say, I don't know, she had to stay at work late or some shit, right? So she didn't intend to flake, but shit came up at work and she don't want to get fired. Cool. Now let's say another scenario happens where the chick just flaked because she feel like, well, I'm not interested anymore and I'm just gonna flake on this motherfucker, right? So one was unintentional, which was the work. The other was intentional, like, man, fuck this guy, right? Either way, she flaked. Either way, she wasted your time. You understand? Whether it was intentional or unintentional, your time got wasted. You understand? That's disrespect. See, I'll put it another way so you guys can understand it too. Let's say I take a knife and I purposely cut my arm, right? I intend to cut my arm. Now what's going to happen is blood is going to come out my arm, right? Now, let's say I had a knife and I'm just chilling with it and I cut my arm by mistake. Guess what's going to happen? Blood is still going to come out of my arm. So no matter if I did it intentionally or by mistake, I did it unintentionally, blood is still coming out of my arm. You understand what I'm saying? So no matter if the person intentionally was doing the thing or unintentionally, you still get this result. So this is why I'm saying where, yes, a woman could change her mind, and she has every right to change her mind, doesn't mean it's still not disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? It's still disrespectful. You understand? Because see, what's the disrespectful part about it sometimes is that when a woman changes her mind a lot of times, it's because she wasn't sure in the first place. And if she wasn't sure in the first place, shout out to my dude messing around okay, what's popping, bro? He came to the Great Love Debate. Shout out to you. So what happens is that when a woman changes her mind, usually is because she wasn't sure about you in the first place. And if she wasn't sure about you in the first place, she shouldn't be fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? She really shouldn't be fucking with you. But a lot of women, they're like, well, I got to feel him out. I got to see. No. If you're not sure, do not go in the guy's bedroom. Don't go home with him. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do it. Because she knows that you want sex. And so therefore, if she's going down that path and then she doesn't do it, she's disrespecting you. You understand what I'm saying? It's more respectful to her to decline before y'all even get out the club. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? Mess around, you said the girl you talked to afterwards says she don't really support what Locario is saying. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. That's funny. But this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Is that if a woman is, doing this type of shit is disrespectful. See, and this is why it's disrespectful. And you have to understand this. Is that on the surface level or the basic level, when you're dealing with a woman, sex is the foundation. Now, when you get higher levels of the game, you're going to look at other different aspects of women, you're like, okay, well, what does she bring to the table? How is she benefiting you in different ways? That is also important. But when you're dealing with a girl you're sexually attracted to and you want to have sex with her, sex is the foundation, meaning that sex is the most important thing on the forefront. You understand? So what that means is, and this is why I tell you guys, at least by the second date or second meeting, you should be fucking this chick, is because whenever you're dealing with a woman, you want to make sure that she is sexually interested in you. Because if she's not sexually interested in you, there's no point in you dealing with her. You understand what I'm saying? There's no point in you dealing with her if she is not sexually interested in you. You understand what I'm saying? Because sex for men, sex is the foundation. So what that means is, let's say if you were dealing with a chick, or let's say you had some options, and somebody said, "Hey, listen, here's this girl right here who, let's say they say there's a girl right here. She's really funny. She's really interesting. Has really great conversation skills. She's like, fun to be around, right? But you can't have sex with her. You understand what I'm saying? You can't have sex with her. Now here's this other girl who, she's not that funny, not that interesting. She looks really good though. Nice body, cute face, all that other stuff. but you can have sex with her. Which girl, if you had to choose one, would you want to spend, a few hours with? Most dudes are going to say the girl that I could fuck. Not the girl who's funny and all that other. That shit is cool, but that's not the foundation of why you want to deal with the chick in the first place. All that other shit is a bonus. You understand what I'm saying? All that other shit is a bonus. Right? So, because sex is that foundation, because that's what you want, and women know that's what you want, for them to engage and deal with you in that type of capacity as far as a sexual situation and not have sex with you, that is disrespectful. You understand? Because they know that's what you want. But see, what women will do sometimes is they extract the attention and the time from you and withhold on the pussy because they want to just get what they want. See, for a woman, the foundation is usually a guy who will stay with them, listen to them, talk to them, interact with them, because that's what they want. It's nothing for a chick to get dick. So that's not a foundation for them. A foundation for them is a man who wants to stay with them, be with them, support them, be there for security and all this other shit. That's what they want. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that sometimes women will take advantage of certain dudes. They'll get that from these dudes, right? And they will not give the guy sex. You understand what I'm saying? They just won't give the guy no sex. It's crazy. So, that's the thing. Again, that's the foundation. See, I had a friend who she was messing around with this dude, right? And they were dating for a little while. They would hook up, sometimes or whatever. They was consistently hooking up for maybe like 4 or 5 months, right? Then what happened was they kind of lost touch for maybe 3 or 4 months, right? So then out of the blue, he hits her back up. He's like, yo, come through to the crib so we could, get it in. So she wanted to, she said, cool, but hey, can we go get a drink real quick first? Right? So the reason why she wanted to get a drink real quick first was because her foundation is that connection they have when they interact with each other through conversation, through spending time together. Now, she likes fucking them, but her main foundation, her base is, I want to still have that. So she was telling me, she was like, even though I fucked him already, even though we've been hooking up since we haven't seen each other in a while, I don't want to just go back to his house and get dick down. I still want to have some quality time with him, some quality non-sexual time with him. Right? Because that's her foundation. Right? But the guy is thinking, look, I'm just trying to fuck because that's my foundation. You see what I'm saying? See, the best situation is when you have two people who really like each other, where the guy, you understand what I'm saying? April exactly said that's her love language, right? So the guy, let's say you have a situation where the guy likes to fuck the girl and he also likes her personality. And then the woman likes the guy's personality, likes hanging out with him, which is her base, and she also likes fucking a guy. That's the perfect situation where each party is getting what they want. The guy's getting the sex he wants, and the woman is getting the attention she wants. You see what I'm saying? That's the perfect situation. And each of them don't feel like they're doing the other a favor, you understand what I'm saying? By adhering to their foundation. Because usually what will happen is, you'll have a guy who can't stand a woman, but will listen to her shit and talk to her and do all this other stuff because he wants to get his dick wet. Then you have a woman who don't really like a guy that much, but because she's getting all the fucking, conversation and interaction with him, she's like, well, let me slide him some pussy. right? So in that situation, it's like they're both they're getting what they want, but they're it's at a price. It's like, damn. The guy is like, fuck, I gotta listen to this woman's shit to get my dick wet. And the woman's like, fuck, I gotta fuck this guy in order for him to talk to me. You understand what I'm saying? But at least in that situation, they're both at least respecting each other by giving each other what they want. Right? See, the disrespect comes in when you have a dude who wants to fuck and a woman dealing with that dude, knowing he wants to fuck. The guy is giving her attention, but she is extracting all the attention and not fucking him. Or the flip side, we have a guy who's dealing with a woman. He knows that she wants all this extra shit. And then he's telling her, hey, I'm going to give you this extra shit. And then he fucks her and it keeps her moving and she doesn't get the extra shit. You see what I'm saying? So you have so many people disrespecting each other all the time when it comes to this game. You see what I mean? Shout out to my dude K-Zaggin20 in the chat. Okay, Zaggin20, I saw you on Afi's video yesterday. I was dropping some heavy game and shit. I was tuned in. You feel what I'm saying? I was tuned in. But understand that when you're dealing with these women and you are dating a girl or you have a girlfriend or a wife and they're withholding sex from you, that is disrespectful. Also, what happens is a lot of women, and I can't stand women do this, a lot of women try to downplay the importance of sex. Don't ever let a woman shame you into feeling like sex isn't important. Because there's some women who are really good for that. You understand? They'll say, oh, so you just want to fuck me? You just want to have sex? Yes, I want to have sex. The fuck you mean? You understand what I'm saying? They try to downplay it because what they're yearning for is more of that non-sexual attention. Because they can get sex. Because to them, even though women like sex, sex does not feed a woman's ego. You understand what I'm saying? Sex does not fill a woman's ego. It doesn't feed a woman's ego. Sex feeds our ego. Which is partly why we want this shit. Because, maybe you said girls are delusional sometimes. So sex feeds our ego. It doesn't feed a woman's ego. The only time sex really feeds a woman's ego is if a woman has sex with a guy she thinks is really, really hot. That's when it feeds her ego. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, it doesn't really feed her ego as much. What feeds a woman's ego is the amount of non-sexual time and attention she can get from a man. What feeds a woman's ego is a man who actually likes spending time with her beyond sex. You understand? Because that makes a woman feel like she's worth something, that she's worthy. Like, oh, I must be an awesome woman if this guy likes to hang out with me, without having sex. This is great. But see, the thing that really is going to, but most women, they cheapen themselves when they do certain things like this. Because a woman who's really on top of her game can give a guy sex, and if that guy wants to hang out with her also, that means she's on point. You understand what I'm saying? If a woman fucks a guy and he still wants to hang out with her without fucking, like they actually can do something that's not fucking, that means that woman is valuable in that guy's eyes. You understand what I'm saying? But if a woman hasn't fucked the guy yet and he's giving her a bunch of attention, that don't really count. Women like to take that, but it don't really count. You understand what I'm saying? Because all the attention and all that stuff he's giving her is predicated on the fact that he wants to fuck. But if he's fucked already, or he's having sex with her, and he still wants to hang out with her without sex, that means he actually likes her. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. K-Zag and Toy said most women cannot hold a quality man's attention beyond sex. It's facts. Those are facts. You know what I'm saying? Those are facts. But that's what I'm saying. So, you guys got to understand that if you're dealing with a chick and she is not fucking you, understand that's disrespect. And you got to charge it to the game. Also, one other thing I want to say about the fucking is this. Is that you don't want a woman who's giving you pity sex. You understand? Meaning a woman who knows that you want to have sex and she's fucking you because she's just trying to shut you up. You understand? She's fucking you because she knows that it's time for her to come up off some pussy. You understand? Because y'all already done went on 3 dates. Y'all been hanging out for a while. You feel what I'm saying? And she gives you pity. Exactly, Jared. Pity sex is disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? That's also disrespectful. You understand? Because she don't really want to do it, but she's doing it out of a sense of obligation. You understand? That's why, you know, when I look at dudes who trick or pay for sex, I'm like, what are you doing? That's already disrespectful in itself. Like, I gotta give you money to fuck me? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Because, see, that's the thing about hoes. Hoes know you want sex. Just like every other woman knows you want sex. So when a hoe is interacting with you, she's saying, listen, I know you want sex. So you can give me this money. So it's not even the hoe that's disrespecting you. It's you disrespecting yourself by paying the hoe to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Because, look, understand this. Because I get dudes all the time, they hit me up and they'll say, you know, you can't just tell a girl that you want to fuck. You understand? You can't just tell a girl. Yes, you can tell a girl you want to fuck. You know why? Because the girls know you want to fuck. That's not news to them. You think if you tell a girl, hey, I want to fuck you, she's going to be like, fuck me? What is that? I've never heard of such things. What is this fucking you talk about? I've never heard of that. What do you mean by sex and putting penis in vagina? I do not understand. It does not compute. I have never heard of sex. You understand? They know what the fuck you talking about. They know what you trying to do. So why is it that you can't just tell a girl, hey, listen, I'm attracted to you and I want to fuck you? Why you can't say that? You understand? You can. See, the reason why you think you can't say that is because when you do say that, you get a lot of chicks who be on some, oh, what do you think this is? I'm not that type of girl, blah, 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 blah. They're saying that because they wanted to fucking waste your time and manipulate you. But now that you put it out on the table, they're like, oh, what kind of girl you think all that means is she's not trying to fuck you anyway. Because guess what? If you tell a girl, hey, listen, I'm attracted to you, I want to have sex with you. If she's attracted to you and want to have sex with you, guess what? She's going to have sex with you. You understand? George Money said because it's too direct. What's too direct? You can't ever be too direct. You can't ever be too direct. You know what I'm saying? You said she can accuse you of verbal harassment. How is that harassment? Do you know what the definition of harassment is? Harassment is when you've been told to stop and you keep going. So if I go to a girl and I say, hey, listen, I want to fuck you. Can we make this happen? And she's like, what? I don't want to do that and I don't want to make anything happen with you. And then come to her again and say, hey, I want to fuck you. That's harassment. If I say it once, it's not harassment. You understand what I'm saying? Man. You said guys are too scared of me too. That I'm telling you, y'all look, y'all are so scared of nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all are scared of nothing. But look, I'm gonna put the number out there. So if you guys want to call in, 646-481-3901. Man. Calling number 646-481-3901. Hold on. Did I even put on the Skype? Hold on. I'm bugging out. I'm like, my Skype ain't even on. Hold on. I'm like, why is this shit? I did not even put on the Skype. Hold on. Let me make sure my settings is right. I gotta put on this Skype. Hold on. That's crazy. Man. Okay, the Skype is booting up. So I'm gonna have you guys call in a second. Why is this Skype being so slow? Skype is slow as hell. Hold on. All right. Let me get this shit going. Damn, why is this shit going so fucking slow? All right, let me just make sure all the shit is right. Hold on. Okay, we good. All right, yo, what's poppin'? Who this? You. Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Right, what's good? What's going on?
All right, man. My name Mo.
What's going on, bro?
I'm from Maryland.
What's good?
So, yeah, man. I just wanted to talk about a little, not nothing really heavy or none of that, but what's the topic? What's the topic? One more time.
No, I was saying the topic is if a woman doesn't have sex with you, she's being disrespectful.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, man. So I was with my boy the other day. He walked into the mall and shit, and he seen his girl. She was choosing up on him,
right?
Specifically,
right.
So the dude, we walked off, and I'm like, yo, why you ain't get her number? He's like, I ain't got no phone. So I'm like, yo, take my phone, go get that girl number. You know what I mean?
Right.
Give you a background. Just give you a little background of this guy. He's a cool dude. You know what I mean? This nigga like a hood nigga and all that. We in the hood. And basically, like, when he was younger, he pretty much put me onto the game and shit. Right?
Right.
So, the dude, the next day, the nigga called, he used my phone to call the girl, right? And as he talking to her, like, I could tell Shorty was, like, waiting for him to say certain things.
Right.
But the nigga wasn't flirting. He wasn't being direct. He wasn't being quick with it. Like, yo, like, we need to get together, make it happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
This nigga was just like he was shitballing. I'm looking at him like, yo, make the move, my nigga. Like, invite her ass over. You know what I mean? This nigga got into like, where you at? You at work? I'm gonna bring you some lunch. You know?
Oh my god.
I was just like, oh my god, yo.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Man, you gotta escalate fast, man.
Well, listen, your boy need to get him a phone though, cause I'm like, how you ain't got no phone? What happened? What's going on with him?
Shit tight. Tight in this situation, man.
Damn.
But besides that though, it's like, yo, even though like the bitch got a job, she got a car, you gotta know how to finesse that. You know what I mean?
Damn, bro.
Like, wow, man.
Well, he need to. You know what I'm saying? This is what you need to do. You need to join the Bad Boy membership, and then you need to share that shit with him. Tell him all the stuff you learned, so he could get up on his game. Because he sound like he lost his mojo or something. Because I'm like, damn, this dude ain't got no phone. He up there, you know, simping and talking about a bunch of bullshit with the chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Right.
My game is good. You know what I mean? But it's like we got into a little conversation after that because I'm like, yo, why the fuck you ain't, you know what I mean, see this and that? He's like, no, yo, you can't do that with all the girls. You're like, yeah, if I fucked her once, then I could be like, yo, come bring me that pussy.
Right.
I'm like, my nigga, I'm like, yo, all these bitches like that. Yo, you can say that to all these bitches. You know what I mean?
But see, that's the problem with a lot of guys, man. See, look, man. Dudes be thinking that there's a certain time frame that you gotta, do shit in order to like get a girl to want to have sex with you. Women like sex. Women like dick. If they want to have sex with you, they will have sex with you. Women they pick and choose who they want to have sex with now and who they're gonna have sex with later. Meaning, if they're dealing with a guy, they say, "I'm gonna make this guy wait," or I want to fuck this guy tonight. They know who they want to do. So if they want to do it, they're gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? All that other extra shit is stupid, and a lot of times it's just up to you or the guy to put it out there. You understand what I'm saying? And let her know, hey, I'm trying to do this with you. Let's make it happen. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly, man. You know
That's
what I mean?
it.
I'm like, yo, if you ain't talking about that, you gonna be talking on the phone with this bitch all night, yo.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Right. But yeah, tell him to just,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Tell him to just, you know what I mean? He got to start getting more direct and also get his ass a phone and he be good. You feel me? All right, bro. Appreciate the call, man.
Definitely get a fucking phone.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, bro. All right.
All right, bro.
Peace.
We'll tune in.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude ain't even got a phone. I'm like, shit. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. All right, let me see who else is calling up. You, what's going on?
Yo.
What's poppin'?
What's going on, Bass?
Chilling. What's good?
Yeah, the funny thing is that I just had to, tell you this. I remember, this was before I even listened to you, but I remember my girl, she said that shit like, oh, yeah, like, I'm gonna start withholding the pussy from you, so, she could get shit, like, do what she wants.
Right.
And I remember telling her straight up, I was like, if you do, I'm gonna be fucking every other bitch.
Right.
And she almost cried. She was like, for real? Like, that shut that shit down right then and there. Never said that again.
But see that's the thing. They try to do all that shit. You got to turn on your computer on the other end because I'm hearing feedback. But women are trying to do shit like that to gain power over you. See, now the thing is this: you got to understand that like you want to get to the point where like that can't even phase you, where it's like sex is like whatever. That's I'm not even swayed by that, but understand that that's still a foundation and a sign of respect of her just giving that to you when you understand what I'm saying? When it needs to happen. Because even look, this is a time where I remember I was messing with this girl, right? And we would hook up or whatever, and we was chilling, and I was like, yo, let's go back to your place real quick because we went out to like just chilling, like I think we went to get something to eat or something. And I said, let's go back to your place and do the thing. You know what I'm saying? So we on our way back, and she's like, yo, I kind of got like some like my shit's just feeling all funny right now, blah, 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 all this other shit. And I said, okay, cool. But what that mouth do though? You feel what I'm saying? Because you still should be trying. You understand what I'm saying? To please me. That's all I'm saying. You see what I mean? Like, you know that I'm trying to make something happen. So the fact that you're not even trying to do it, because see, it's about intention. If you're dealing with a girl, right, and she's just like, oh, well, I'm just tired, right? That means she don't even care to try to make something happen for you. You understand what I'm saying? Just like if let's say you go to a chick's house or whatever, or a girl you're dealing with, and you come in, and usually, like, she might say some shit like, hey, are you okay? Are you hungry? You want me to make you something, right? Because even if you're not hungry, right, it's like she's still offering. She's still trying. You see what I mean? So that's what it is. It's like you want to be with a chick who is going to try to make it happen and try to please you however she can please you. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if she can't fuck you for whatever reason, let's say she's in a coma, I get it. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, it's like what excuse you got? Because the thing with relationships, and this is what people don't understand, relationships take work. Whether it's a fuck buddy relationship or you damn near married to a woman, it takes effort and work. Meaning, on both parties need to make an effort to try to do things to please the other party. You feel what I'm saying? But most people don't want to do that. They get complacent. They get all fucking, lazy. They feel like, oh, well, I already got you, so I ain't got to do all this shit. And then that's when shit falls off. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you. And that's why I always knew I had that player gene in me. Because even in high school, I was like that. Like,
Well, let me make sure this shit is working right, because this shit is saying. Can you guys see me? Because this shit is saying. Oh, come on. Hold on. Let me make sure you guys can see me, because the fucking internet be acting crazy. Hold on 1 second. Let me know if you guys can see me. You can see me, but it's kind of janky, right? I don't know why this shit be acting funny when I'm trying to go in. You feel me? Yeah, type 1 if you can see me. Type 1 if you guys can see me. Because the shit is saying it's like the stream is low. You saying it's skipping? All right, you can see me. I can see me. Everything good. Yeah, I don't know why this shit is so fucking the stream is like super low right now. Let me see something. See if I try to plug this in again. All right, so we good. Hopefully for a little bit. But yeah, the shit is streaming mad laggy for some reason earlier. But hopefully it'll get back to where it needs to be. But anyway, so yeah, so the caller number is 646-481-3901. Yeah, you got cut off, bro. Yeah,
yo, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I think the internet was going crazy. But anyways, what's good? What else you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say, like, in high school, we always had that. We just kind of needed the direction, the flirting, sexual attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna say, like, just last weekend, like, I was talking to them. This is why, yo, these choosing signal niggas, yo, you really gotta stop with that shit. Literally, yo, this girl, I went out, I was just trying to eat. I wasn't even trying to do anything.
Right.
Next to this girl, she was pretty hot, a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to her, we were flirting, we were sexual innuendo,
right.
all this shit, right? Fucking got her number. We're talking about fucking. Everybody in the bar is just sitting there like, damn, these niggas. We're just talking about fucking the whole time, right?
Right.
And she was just like, oh, you're kind of young and this and that. Or she would like kind of just like stop the conversation real quick. So I knew, especially when it got sexual, she would kind of just stop the conversation and talk to her friend. So I knew this is why social awareness is so key. And this is why I always listen to you when it comes to this shit. But I literally knew she wasn't going to fuck. Like, even when she would like talk about sex, I literally knew that shit. I'm just like, all right. Imagine if I never even went direct. I would have never found that shit out.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly. See, that's one of the things guys gotta understand is that when you're direct with a chick and you tell her, hey, look, this is what I'm trying to do, or you're sexually direct with her about you wanting to fuck with her, all that does is that gives you the indication of whether or not she's really trying to make something happen. Because at that point she has to now be responsive to that. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's what
she
it
even
is.
got my dick, put in big dick, fuck buddy, all this shit. Texted her, haven't responded since.
Exactly. See, she's playing games. Playing bullshit games, bro. But yo, man, I appreciate the call, brother. Let me get a few more of these and I'm gonna get out of here in a second. Well, no, we got some time. I thought it was like already 5. That's crazy. But the call number 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901. B Taylor, call back. I saw you said you had the 412 area code. Call back. 646-481-3901. All right. Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going, Mr. Locario?
Chilling. What's good?
Not much, up here at work.
All right.
I call in.
What's good with you?
Yeah. I was whenever I'm like dealing with women, I was wondering, like, sometimes I'll express my interest in them or something, try to get their number or whatever.
Right.
But a lot of times, like let's say like I'm at work or maybe if I get them at them at the gym, I'll try to talk to them, get their number, but then I'll notice like after that, a lot of times they'll like ignore me. So
what you mean, like you would get their number and then like at the gym, and then when you go back to the gym, they ignore you, or when you try to text them, they ignore you?
Oh, okay, my bad. Like, I may not even get their number. Like, they might, like, reject me or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But then it's like, let's say we were friends before I tried to, like,
Mm.
you know what I mean, express my interest in them.
Right.
Now whenever I see them, they like, avoid me. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's
Like,
because
and
that's
I-
because for them it's awkward. You understand what I'm saying? They probably feel like it's awkward. So you gotta, if you want to still like keep cool with them or whatever, talk to them for whatever reason, you gotta be the one to, you know what I'm saying, to go up to them and say what up. You know what I'm saying? But they feel like it's awkward because there's a lot of times where they've probably been in situations a guy try to holler at them and then the guy keeps trying to holler at them. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes some stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But either way, you ain't really got to worry about them because that's shit that they're being awkward about it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like they got to deal with their own thoughts about it also. So don't necessarily go out your way to try to holler at them or talk to them. But if you want to still like keep it cool with them, you know, if you see them like, oh, what's up? It's good. And, you know, keep that shit moving. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I just was, you know what I mean? I was kind of confused by that because it was happening, like, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just, like, wondering, like why they do that. Like, what?
Yeah, that's all that
All
is.
right.
That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about none of that shit, all right?
Okay,
All right, bro.
cool.
Kamala. Peace.
All right.
All right. So caller number 646-481-3901. Let me get 412 to call back. I'm gonna get 412 next. Cause you was calling like mad times. Well, let me get 412. Let me get 412 to call back. Let me get 412 to call back. I'm gonna give 412 one more chance to call back. And then you gotta move on. Alright? Well, yeah, that's, you know. Alright, 412 ain't call back. You, what's poppin'? Who this? You.
Hey, what's up, Locario?
What's going on?
Hey, yeah, man. So I just had one main question because tomorrow I got this day at this coffee shop with this one chick, and I know that you're a huge advocate for touching when you're talking to women because you know you said that builds up the sexual tension. So my question is, even with boring conversations such as like, how's your day going? What do you do for a living? If you're touching the chick, does that make it a sexual interaction, even without all the other stuff?
Well, see, this is the thing also. So you say you're going for coffee?
Yeah.
See, the hard part about that is when you're going for coffee within itself it's not as like, it's not that you can't do it, but it's not a good environment to be as sexual because it's just coffee in the middle of the day, right? So it would have been better if you went to get drinks, but because it's coffee, you can still like, you know, build sexual tension and be in a situation. I would say that if you're going to if you're gonna get coffee, make sure that you don't sit face to face. You gotta sit on the side of her. Like, you gotta make sure that there's a part in the coffee shop where she can sit next to you. You feel what I'm saying? And then once you sit next to you, and if you're talking whatever, like regular stuff, it's better to start touching once you start talking in a flirtatious manner. So it's not like you're just talking about regular shit about the weather and fucking you know, regular shit. But it's more so once you start flirting with her, you feel what I'm saying? Then that causes her to respond to a certain way. And then if you're seeing that she's responding to you in a way where she's liking the flirting, then you start touching. So for example, if you are on a coffee date with a chick, like I remember I was on a coffee date with a chick, I had her sit next to me, but she was sitting like maybe like, it was probably like half a foot in between us, you understand, of space, right? And so I could tell she was a little bit nervous and shit. And then so I just made a joke and I was like, hey, you look kind of nervous. I was like, is this the first time you ever been with a guy as sexy as me? You know what I'm saying? So she starts laughing and shit. And I was like, look, you ain't got nothing to be nervous about. You sexy too. You know what I mean? And so I was like, come next to me real quick. You understand? So I'm starting the flirting. And so she gets next to me. And then I grab her hand and I put my arm around her and we start talking more. You see what I'm saying? So you just transition smoothly from regular talk to flirting to touching. You see what I'm saying? That's usually the simplest way to put it is regular talk, then flirting, then touching. Because you want to see how she's reacting to your words before you start touching her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me?
So Locario, okay, I met this chick on Tinder, and I would usually, I would have been like, hey, let's get. I'm not really looking for anything serious, but let's get together and hook up. When is the best time on the coffee date to bring that up? You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, I'm not looking for nothing. This ain't no boyfriend girlfriend type of junk. You know what I'm saying?
So you say what's the best time to bring that up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you, when do you think would be the best time to bring that up? So I want to see if you're what I want to know what your answer. What would you think is the best time to bring that up?
Immediately.
Immediately? Why?
Yeah.
Why do you think immediately? No, I'm saying within all of the, like, let's say you meet her, you have a regular small talk, then you start flirting, and then you start touching her. When do you think is the best time to bring up you wanted to hook up?
When I see that she's responding positively to all the flirting.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's when you bring it up. So if you're chilling with her, y'all start flirting, you start touching. They'll be like, listen, I want to, take you back to my place right now, or do this or do that. You know what I'm saying? Because in that state of mind where she's in, that's going to be the most receptive she's going to be to that situation in a lot of cases. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, so just bring it up then and you'll be good. All right?
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Holla.
Bye-bye.
All right, peace. Cool. All right, B. Taylor, call back, B. Taylor. I'm giving you one more chance, B. Taylor, to get through on the line. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to get B. Taylor, but B. Taylor is... Yeah, what's poppin'? Who this? You.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, what's poppin'? What's going on? Okay, this dude just called and say hello. Jesus. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
My name is Doug. I'm from Holland.
What's going on?
Yeah, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if some women say that some men feel like that they possess them? What's your opinion about that?
You say women say that men are what?
That basically that they own them.
Oh, you saying that women think that some men say that they own them, like they feel like they own them?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in a sense, some dudes have that feeling. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, but it's not like real though. It's not like true because you can't own nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like people are free to come and go as they please. So the only thing that a guy can really get close to is just being influential in a woman's life to where she wants to submit to him and to be a part of what he's doing, and that's really all you can do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what it is. All right.
All right,
man. I'm holla. All right. Let me see. I think is this B. Taylor?
Yeah, what up, Locario?
What's going on?
Not much, man. I'm chilling. I'm at work, man. I had to duck off real quick.
I feel you. What's good?
Not much. Hey, it's the Shorty at Family Dollar and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I know that shit sound weird, but my shorty, I had this shorty go in there to bat me some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to talk to the cashier too, but she had me on. But my girl that went there to bat me some shit, she had me on FaceTime, and I'm like, yeah, is the cashier in there? This little sexy little shorty, brown skin shorty.
Mm-hmm.
She like, yeah, she in here. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get her one day. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
So my shorty in there laughing, the cashier in there laughing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, I got her. So when I got off of work that day, I went straight to Family Dollar. Like, yeah.
that was me on the phone on FaceTime and shit. She ain't know it was me. She's like, oh, that was you. You drive a motorcycle, don't you? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you got the little black Chrysler too. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, what's up? Take down my number. Hit me up. Took down my number. Bang. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she hit me up. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Come through. You know what I'm saying? Let's smoke. Let's chill. Whatever. So she come through. We chill. We talking. And I'm saying I'm smooth as hell with it, Locario. I'm telling you, I'm smooth with it. So I'm talking to her, and after a while, I got her comfortable. So I touched her ass a little bit. So she was like, ho, chill. I'm like, what you mean? Like, you should be glad I'm touching you. I'm showing a little bit of interest. Like, I like what I see. Like, I'm saying you should be good. Like, so I guess she felt real uncomfortable, but she was like, no, I know what type of time you on. You just want to hit. You just want to just fucking. I'm like, no, like, I fuck with you. Like, what's up? Like, so, you know what I'm saying? After we smoked, she wasn't feeling it, so she left. So after that, you know what I'm saying? I texted her a few times, not really chasing her, but texting her, you know what I'm saying, every maybe 4 or 5 days, like, yo, what's up? Come through, smoke. She all like, all right, but she had text back 5 hours later. Oh, I fell asleep. My bad. I'm coming over.
Oh my God!
By the time I get the message, I'm like, fuck it. I'm not replying back. Fuck it. I'm with somebody else. So after that, she wasn't showing no more choosing signals. So I'll go in Family Dollar with my other shorty. She's African. You know what I'm saying? I'm 33. She's 19, but she's bad as hell. So I'll go in there with her, and she'll look at me and look at her, and I can feel the vibe like, damn, I ain't fucking with him no more. But after a while, like today, I went there today to buy some shit. And she's just throwing my shit on the counter, like throwing my change back, throwing my shit. I'm like, damn, like, but I ain't say nothing. Like, when I go in there, I don't say shit to her because I'm just waiting for her to be like, yo, what's up? Can we chill? Can I come through? So I just want to know, am I fucking up, or should I just charge that bitch to the game?
Yeah, you should have charged her the first time.
I've been watching you and Steph Cole for the last year.
Well, this is the thing. Like, this is the thing.
Charge that bitch to the game or what?
Yeah, you should have charged her the first time. And this is the thing. And this is what guys need to start doing more. When a chick's coming over your house, unless it's a girl you've already smashed already, like if it's the first time it's a girl coming over your house and you haven't hit it yet, you need to say to her, listen, when you come over, you need to get naked and we gonna fuck. Like, you need to let her know that this is what's supposed to happen. So if she so before she even come over, right?
She need to know. She need to
know that's happening. You feel what I'm saying? And then so if she come over and she don't want to do it, then it's like, all right, cool. Well, you can leave. You feel what I'm saying? And so you got to be, because the thing is this: anytime that you give women any space for them to feel like they can play around with you and play games, they will do it.
Right.
So you got to be. It's like you got to be strict as fuck. It's like, look, this is what I want to do. If you ain't trying to do that, then you could keep it moving. That's it. You see what I'm saying? So let her stay home. Let her not come through. You understand? That's better than her coming through, smoking up all your shit, and then bouncing. You feel what I'm saying? That's right, and this is what I'm talking about. And this is what I'm talking about with the disrespect, because she know you want to fuck. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that you gotta even like tell these chicks nowadays. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be very verbal with these chicks and tell them, hey, I want to have sex with you. I want to fuck. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to hook up. You got to tell them these things because they love to play like they like, oh, I didn't know that you wanted to have. They know you want to have sex. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And so you have to make it very clear so they have no excuse to not know. You see, so because it's like right now I'm telling you I want to have sex. I'm stating I want to have sex when you come over. I want to have sex with you when you come over. So when you come over, we're going to have sex. Is that cool? Yes? Okay, come over. You don't want to have sex? Cool, stay home. That's it. You feel what I'm saying?
That's where I fucked up. That's where I messed up at, letting her come over just thinking, yeah, we could just chill and I'm going to just go back to work and that's it. We're going to come back and we're going to do the thing. But I'm trying to open her up the first, like bringing her over the first time. I'm thinking, I'm going to open her up and see if she with the bullshit. But I should have put it in her head, like I'm with it, so you better be with it too.
Right, exactly. That's what you got to do even before they come through to the crib. Even before they come through to the crib, be like, listen, this is because the reason why guys don't want to do that is because they're scared that the girl's going to say no. But it's better for her to say no than for her to come all the way over there and fucking dick tease you and she's still going to say no. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's the thing you want to, and also you want women who actually want to come and fuck you. You actually want women who want to have sex with you. So you want to get those girls to come over and then get all the fucking wishy-washy chicks and the time wasters away from you. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is.
So you think me bringing in the other chicks and everything? You think that put the icing on the cake? Like, yeah, I really don't want to mess with him now. Like, even though the chicks was kind of like looking better than her body and face wise.
Well, yeah,
like,
that's why she was acting stink, because she know that you fuck with other chicks, and she was feeling some type of way about it. You feel what I'm saying? Because look, chicks. See, this is the goofy part about certain women. Certain women want you to put all the attention on them, even if they're not complying all the way. Meaning, even if they're not complying and doing like, because what it sounds like with this chick, she sounds like she has medium interest in you. She's not really that highly interested in you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was.
Exactly. Right. But the fact is that when they see you with other women, all that is saying to them is, well, you know, and it's like up in her face like that. All it is saying that, you know, hey, look, man, it's not even that serious. You feel what I mean? And so what she did, or the attention she was getting from you, even though she wasn't giving anything, she wasn't reciprocating, she feels like, damn, like I didn't make an impact on this dude. So that's what that means. And so that's why she's mad. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel what I mean?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, but I've been watching your show for about a year now. I've been watching all the YouTube videos for like a year now, man. I'm telling you, I've been in the game since 16, 17. I'm telling you, like, me and my boys is competing, like, who get the most girls, and like, I'm 33 now, and I can't stop, you know what I'm saying, competing with my damn self. Like, man, I wonder if I could bag her. Right. I probably got about 400 bodies. Like, I literally, I think I'm taking over Pittsburgh. Like, I don't even want to be here. I want to go to a different state and city and take over. Like, these females is too easy, or some of them be playing games. You got to charge it to the game, like you said. Like,
nah, I feel you, man. But yeah, don't let these chicks play around with you, bro. Like, let them know before they come over, and then when they come over, that's the ones, you know, you're gonna end up smashing. Because these chicks will play a bunch of games. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you don't really be direct with them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
I appreciate it. But I was gonna let you know, like, man, I'm trying to write a book. You got a book on how to bag 2 of them a day, right?
Right.
How to get 2 of them a day.
Mm-hmm.
Man, how my numbers is looking, man. Sometimes I be having the energy and the stamina for 3 a day. I'm telling you, they be hitting my lineup like I'm moving some like drugs or something. Man, they be calling me like, yo, what's up? Come over. I'm like, oh, you can put that food in the microwave. I'll be over. Or roll that blunt up. I'll be over. I'm saying, or come drive over. Come get me. I'll be, whatever.
Right. Well, that's what happens though sometimes when you're doing your thing, chicks start coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
I'm
feel
gonna
me?
let you go. I know other people buzzing in, man. I'm still listening to you, but man, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, man. All right, peace.
All right, later.
All right. That's what's up. So caller number 646-481-3901. You, what's going on? You.
Yo, brother.
It's poppin', who this?
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Why you sounding like that, though?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You sound like you hiding from somebody. What's going on?
Nah, my shit was breaking up for a minute, yo. I got a question for you.
All right, it was good.
I fuck with you real heavy. You know what I'm saying? One thing I respect about all the brother dating coaches online, everybody in their own lane. You got your own lane. Everybody got their own lane. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say, it ain't about no numbers. It's about the game. And all y'all cats online really give good game. You feel me? But it's one thing I disagree about, yo. And it's like you be saying that you gotta have your shit together to get females, and I really disagree with that. Like, I think me and you around the same age. I'm 33 too. Like, I understand all the game that you kick, because I come from the cold approach era. So, back in the day, you had the really cold approach to get females. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no internet or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But moving into this digital social media era, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like, yo, you gotta have your shit together, yo, because, like, back in the day. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a short dude, right?
Right.
15 years ago, shit, a short nigga. Only thing you needed 15 years ago to pull a 8 or a 9 looking, average looking chick, just not be whack, be fly as possible, the best way you can, and have a job, That's all you needed to really pull a 8 back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Now, females have an abundance of options. And, she no longer needs to fuck with your 5'4" ass for a couple weeks to figure out you not really what she looking for. Yeah.
Oh wait, let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. When did women not have an abundance of options? You got to turn down the volume on your computer. Because I hear the feedback. You got to turn down the volume.
They always had an abundance of options. You feel me? But the thing is that they got social media now, and they have more than the abundance of options.
Right, but what does that have to do with getting your shit together though?
See, when you got your shit together, I figured this out, Like, it's times where I was broke as shit, right? And when I would try to get a woman, or let me get deeper. When I would cold approach 15 years ago, on the days I was having a bad day, I would never get no numbers, right? And on the days I was in a good mood, or I was with my homeboy, not be at the mall trying to highlight a female, I would kind of 9 times out of 10 always pull a number, and it spoke in my mind. It's all about your vibe, And when you ain't got your shit together, it kind of makes you come off real desperate. Like, and I realized one thing about females, it's all about your vibe.
Right.
Like,
So wait, let me ask you a question though. But what does having your shit together have to do with your vibe? Can't you have that same vibe without having your shit together?
Hell no. If you're a black dude and you broke, nigga, you stressing. I don't care. Unless if you a nigga that's really, dicking them down like that, you probably ain't. But if you ain't that dude, you stressing. You feel me? Your mind all over the place, nigga. You trying to figure out how that rent gonna get paid.
But that's what I'm saying. That's you though. You understand? Because some people, they feel the vibe. They know they that nigga with or without the money, or with or without whatever else you think you need to have. You got to turn down the volume on your computer, man. I'm hearing the feedback, bro. Turn down the volume on your computer because I'm hearing the feedback. Why am I hearing all that feedback? You on speakerphone or what's going on?
Nah, I ain't no speakerphone. I'm about to wrap this up anyway. But look, the bottom line is, it just makes you more calmer. You feel me? When you approach a female, and it just makes you not come off on some desperate shit. That's one thing I learned about females. The minute they feel like you desperate, that just tricks off of their mind that you either got drama in your life or you lacking thereof.
Right, and I actually agree with you. The only part I don't agree with you is that you need to have your shit together to have that feeling or that vibe. Because you saying, if you broke, you stressed out. There was times when I was broke, I wasn't stressed out. I just did what the fuck I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh, okay, I ain't got no money out now. I'm going to go get some money. I'm going to have money by the end of the week. That's it.
Look, I'm going to keep it real with you, yo. That shit was my vibe 10 years ago. You feel me? When females, look, I hollered at females when I was fucked up before. You feel me? It wasn't like on time. Number one, you should always holler at females, whether you broke or you got your shit together. That's another thing I learned about life. You should always be trying to pull females and shit. But what I'm saying is, when you hollering at a female and, you ain't got your shit together in 2020, your vibe gonna be off. You feel me?
All right, well, appreciate the call, my brother. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right. Man, dude had that super slow vibe. He was chilling. That dude, man. But see, that's the thing. Dudes always think that it's some other shit, and I'm like, I be trying to tell y'all, man. I want to say something real quick before I get to the next caller, cause y'all think that. See, that's the whole confidence thing. That's a confidence thing. That's a confidence thing. See, your confidence shouldn't be determined just off of what the fuck is going on. All right, get up again. It's 421. Okay, get up again. Call next. Call next. I want you to call next. Get up again. I want you to call next. I'm waiting for get up again to call. 421. Call up right now. Call up right now. I only want get up again to call up. 421. I'm looking for 421 area code. I want him to call up. But see, that's the thing. A lot of dudes don't have that inner game. You feel what I'm saying? Because now you're making your circumstances determine how you should feel about yourself. You understand what I'm saying? That's not really good. You understand? Get up again. I'm waiting for you to call 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901. I'm waiting for get up again to call up. 646-481-3901. It's working. How's it not working? How everybody else calling up, but you ain't calling up? What's going on? I'm gonna give you one more try. Cause I want to get up again to call because he was talking a lot of stuff about how you got to get your shit together. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely want you to call up because I would love to hear what you got to say. I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. 646-481-3901. Hold on, is this him? You, what's pop? Is this get up again?
Yo, what's up, Locario? It's your boy Valentine Outlaw.
Who's this?
Valentine Outlaw.
Okay, what's good? What's going on, bro?
What's it called? Like, I got a question about like how to pull a chick out of a club. Like, what is your tactics in here? You like your ways to pull a chick out of a club, like, because you know, like it's like go ahead.
Well, see, the thing is this. I have a whole program on the Bad Boy membership called How to Get Girls from the Club Back to Your Place. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't even tell you. You got to get the program because it's too much. I don't want to give away the game. You feel what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to get that. So
I mean, you can't give me one.
It's too much. I'm telling you, it's something you got to go and get the program. That's why I tell you guys go on Bad Boy membership. Because if I can't tell you one thing without the other. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a whole type of little thing that you got to do to make it easy for you. That's why I'm telling you guys, go to Bad Boy membership and get it. All right?
All right,
bro.
I got another question.
All right, go ahead real quick.
All right, so I had a fuck buddy. Basically, she was over. She was basically telling me like, her friend and her boyfriend wanted to do a threesome and stuff like that. Like I was asking, I was like, oh, so like, because we was kind of talking about it. She said she wanted to experience it herself, and I was like, so like, when you like, would you ever do a threesome with me? Like, and then she was like, kind of like changing the subject a little bit. Then she started kissing me, so I was just like, all right. So I don't think she's really with it, but like, how to successfully get a threesome going? Like, you know, like.
See, bro, you asking me. Hold on, you asking me all these questions. It's funny. You asking me all these questions that I have advice on, but you got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I have a whole 20-minute audio on my pro. If you go to badboymembership.com, you get the Bad Boys Guide to Dating. I have a whole bonus audio on the bonus product that tells you how to get threesomes. So if you guys want to know how to get threesomes, go to Bad Boy membership and get the Bad Boys Guide to Dating DVD MP4 program. And I have a bonus audio called Step Up Your Dating Game, and it teaches you how to have threesomes. Okay, so make sure you go to MissLocario.com, get that, or go to Bad Boy membership to get the club joint. You feel what I'm saying? All right?
Gotcha.
All right, bro. I'm holler, man. Peace.
No doubt, no doubt. Peace.
All right, so Get Up Again. Call up now. I'm waiting for Get Up Again to call up. I'm waiting for Get Up Again to call up. I don't understand. You ever notice every time whenever you're trying to get certain dudes to call up, they be taking the longest. They be like, yo, my phone ain't working. I can't get through. Get Up Again. Call up right now. 646-481-3901. Hold on. Is this Get Up Again?
Hello, it's Get Up Again.
Okay, there we go. Finally. Jesus.
Hello.
What's going on, bro?
It's going on well. I just wanted to talk to you today about something which you made a video about the other day.
Right.
You state in your videos, and I disagree with this very consistently, as a black man from the UK, 6 foot tall, muscular, very good looking, and I get a lot of girls. And one thing I realized is you talk about a lot of controversial things. And the main controversial thing I see you talk about is you say that, first of all, that women who you attract with your money will only be attracted to you for your money. Now, this 100% is false. A lot of the men who watch your videos do not have their shit together and are not attracting women the right way. The truth of the matter is, a lot of the most successful men who attract women and who attract women that they want is because they have their shit together, they are in shape, and they are very good looking. And that, my friend, is game. What isn't game is attracting women based on the fact that you are confident when that is false. You need to have your shit together or you will not attract the women you want. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, so you're saying that a guy has to have money. Am I correct? You're saying that you have to have money. You have to be really good looking?
Well, if a guy wants a woman to stay with him, he needs to have his shit together. Yes.
And what do you mean by staying with him? What do you mean? What specifically do you mean by staying with him?
So if a man wants a woman to stay with him, he must have a certain amount of career ambition.
My question is, what do you mean? What do you mean by stay with him? You mean stay with him for like, a weekend? Stay with him for 5 years? What do you mean?
Staying with him in a relationship.
Okay, a relationship, like a long-term type of relationship, right?
Yes, a long-term relationship.
Right. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. What I'm disagreeing with is saying that a guy needs to have his shit together to get casual sex. That's what I'm saying. Like, you do not need that for casual sex.
But Mr. Locario, I'm sure you read my comment that I left on your channel quite extensively. Because in your video, and this is something you do on a very consistent basis, I've watched, and I don't know if you believe me or not, but I've watched every single one of your videos.
Really? All 3,000 of the videos you watched?
I've watched 3,000 of your videos.
Right.
And I've actually been studying them for the past 10 weeks because I actually have a 5-hour video where I am going to expose all of your contradictions and I'm going to upload...
I can't wait. I want to see that. That's going to be hilarious. Yes. But go ahead.
I'm going to interview people in London about you, and I want people to know some of the things you say because a lot of the things you talk about are very wrong.
Okay, so what else? What have I contradicted myself about? Give me some more stuff. I want to hear this.
So one thing you have contradicted yourself about is what you have said in the past. Is that you have said that in one of your videos, I'm going to use my example. I said in that comment that you need your shit together for women to stay with you. But what you did is you tiptoed around what I said, and you made a video saying if you want to have sex with women, you do not need your shit together. So you ignored the blueprint in what I said.
No, I didn't ignore it. I said that in the video. I said a lot of guys think they need to have their shit together in order to have sex with women. And what I'm saying is that's false. No, if you are getting married to a woman, if you're in a long-term relationship that's leading to marriage, then yes, you have to get your shit together because there's other things that go along with actually being in that long-term relationship that's leading to marriage. So my question to you is, are you talking about guys who are trying to get married? Is that what you're saying?
I'm talking about men who want to be in long-term relationships.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Are you talking about marriage, though?
Yes, that as well.
Okay, so what I'm saying is I agree with you if it's about marriage. But if it's about hooking up, and even if it's about hooking up even over a long period of time, you still don't need your shit together. You could literally fuck a girl for years and not have your shit together.
But the problem is a lot of these people, you are selling a dream to a lot of these people who watch your videos.
Okay.
Because I have extensively studied your regulars, Mr. Locario. Okay? There are regular people who watch your videos who do not have their shit together.
And hold on. How do you know they don't have this? How do you know they don't have this shit together?
Because I've studied them extensively.
No, but how did you study them extensively if they're just avatars and people writing comments?
Well, I've found out a lot of information.
But how did you find out information about these avatars?
Because they've exposed them
How?
themselves in the chat.
How?
By saying that they don't have money and they don't have this and that.
And that's your research.
And also, I saw their Facebook information. I researched a lot of information about them. I even researched a lot of information about you, which will be in the 5-hour video. And you will see a lot of things in the video, which will possibly...
Yo, I swear, your troll game is on point. I gotta admit, it's so on point.
This is not a troll.
It's so
I am
on point.
very serious.
No, but how are you serious by? Okay, look, I'm looking at a dude named Leon Fleming in the chat who has no picture. How do you do an investigation on who this person is? Give me an example.
You have sold a dream to your subscribers.
What's the dream?
You've been doing this for years.
What's the dream?
Okay.
What's the dream? I want to hear it.
You are selling to these subscribers is that you do not need your shit together. You focus on videos which talk about only having sex with girls, and you do this so you can constantly take money from people.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Is there anything wrong with having random sex with random women? Yes or no? Is there anything wrong with that?
Yes, there is one thing wrong with that.
What?
What is wrong with that is you will not be having sex with the women you want to have sex with.
Why not?
Because you have a low sexual market value.
Oh my Jesus. Oh Lord, here we go with the sexual market values and the hypergamies and all that other shit. So basically what you're saying is if a guy wants to have random sex with random women, he's never going to have sex with a woman he's attracted to.
He is never going to have sex with a woman who he wants.
Why is that?
Because of what I just said. You do not have your shit together. Therefore, and it's not only that, one thing you also have said is, I don't know when this was or what time this was, but you said to a subscriber, this subscriber was overweight or something, and you said you don't need to go to the gym or lose weight to become more attractive. You said this guy could just stay in its fat, out of shape state, and that his confidence can get girls. This is completely wrong.
So wait, hold on, let me ask you a question. You've never in your life seen a fat guy with a woman?
Oh yes, I have seen a fat guy with a woman, definitely. But the woman is not attractive. The woman is a 5 out of 10.
So you've never seen a fat guy with a woman that is attractive?
No, I have not.
In your life, you've never seen a fat guy with an attractive woman.
You know that doesn't exist, Locario. You know that.
Dude, okay, let me ask you this. So, how do you know that fat guy that you saw? Oh, wait, listen to this. You've seen a fat guy with a woman, right? Yes, right?
Yes.
How do you know that fat guy doesn't think that woman he's with is attractive?
Well, because that's all he can get, isn't it?
No. My question is, how do you know that guy doesn't think that woman is attractive?
He knows he can only get 5 out of 10 Locario.
What's a 5 out of 10?
You know what a 5 out of 10 is, Locario.
Really? Okay, okay, let me ask the chat room something. On a scale of 1 to 10, right? Give me your opinion on I don't know, Mila Kunis. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is Mila Kunis? Everybody, right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's Mila Kunis? Put the number on a scale of 1 to 10. What's Mila Kunis? I want to see in the chat. Put the numbers down. That's the girl from That 70 Show and Family's Guy. Okay, now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I said, what's Mila Kunis? I see 6, 9, 4, 8, 3, 7, 10. So what is Mila Kunis if everybody has different opinions?
Mila Kunis, that you've manipulated that, Locario.
How did I manipulate it?
The people in your chat room who watch your videos regularly and taking these nonsense things you have been saying. Locario.
No, my question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is Mila Kunis?
I'm not answering that question.
Why not?
Okay, I'll answer that question. Mila Kunis to me is a 7 out of 10.
Okay, exactly. To you. To
me, yes.
And everybody else, some people said a 7, some people said a 9, some people said a 3, some people said a 4. You understand what I'm saying?
But Mr. Locario, who are you asking that question to?
What are you talking about? I just asked it to the people in the chat.
Yes, you're asking that question to people in your chat who are brainwashed by you.
How are they brainwashed by me? What are you talking about?
Mr.
Yo,
Locario.
you know, it's funny. For people who's watching, I take calls like this because it's hilarious to me. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is so funny, dude.
Mr. Locario.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Go ahead.
I have made a 5-hour video.
I want to see that. First of all, I'm flattered. Hold on. Let me say first thing. I'm flattered that you would spend making a 5-hour video about me. That shit is awesome. I would love that shit.
And Mr. Locario, I just want you to know something, okay? 4 years ago, I was a bum. Living, I was homeless. I came out of university. I was a university lecturer, having, I was on £35,000 a year, which was ridiculous. And now I'm earning 6 figures per year. I probably have more money than you, Mr. Locario.
Oh yeah, you definitely got more money. I'm broke as hell, bro. I ain't got no money. But go ahead.
I'm telling you, okay, the women who I attracted pre my 6 figures per year are not the same women now. These guys in this chat are living a fantasy.
Okay, so you're dating all 10s?
Yes, Mr. Locario.
Okay, so if I saw a girl that you were with and I say she's a 6, am I wrong?
Well, yes, you are wrong.
Why? What if I think she's a 6 and I think, well, that's all you can get because you ain't got no game?
Because we both know you are the master of manipulation.
You said I'm a what?
You're the master of manipulation.
How am I the master of manipulation? I think you're the master of manipulation because you saying you're doing a 5-hour video on all of my contradictions and all this other stuff. So you're gonna try to manipulate the footage or whatever you're trying to do. That'll be interesting because that's the only way you would be able to do it.
Well, I've done the first part of the video. I'm doing 2 more videos after this, and the second video will involve me going into the street interviewing people about you.
Wow, I didn't know that this many people knew me. I didn't know I was so well renowned and famous in the UK. I had no idea. I might need to do a seminar out there.
Mr. Locario, okay? You should be very concerned because I'm going to expose all of your lies.
I can't wait, bro. Bro, I can't wait. Please, I can't wait. Please hurry up and finish this. I want to see this shit. I really do. This shit is going to be amazing. Because I didn't know this. I didn't know that I had such a huge fan base in the UK. This is news to me. Because I didn't know you're going to randomly go up to people and be like, so what do you think about Mr. Locario? And they're going to be like, oh, Mr. Locario. I had no idea. This is interesting. Like, I had no idea I was this famous.
Know what my goal is this year, Mr. Locario?
What's your goal?
My goal this year, okay, is to expose and end your career.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm
serious about that.
I cannot wait.
Because I have watched you for a very long time, Mr. Locario. I have never purchased your Bad Boy membership because I know it's full of ridiculous contradictions. You
Right, just like
everything
how
you
you
say.
researched everyone in the chat room and you know all their Facebooks, and also you're gonna interview random strangers about someone on YouTube that they probably never seen, and you're going to find contradictions of the 3,000 videos that you've seen of mine. Interesting.
And I will say this as well. You have your second or third in command, the K Zagin 20 or some nonsense like that.
What are you talking about?
K Zagin completely follows everything you say.
Listen. Don't get K Zagin 20 into this, because K Zagin 20 is not as nice as me. Okay, K Zagin 20 he's not as like I'm chill. I'm cool. But don't fuck with K Zagin. First of all, K Zagin that's my friend. You understand what I'm saying? He's in no command of no second command, nothing. He's his own man. You feel what I'm saying? But K Zagin 20 he ain't gonna play that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So don't even, just keep this between me and you. You feel what I'm saying?
Because this, Mr. Locario, this is personal between me and you.
All right, keep going. Hold on, keep going. I'm gonna get some water. I hear you. Keep going.
This is personal between me and you. Because you have completely, you are the disease of the dating community. Okay? You are not giving people the right advice.
Okay, so what's the right advice? What's the right advice?
The right advice is that if men are not in the gym, being masculine, getting their shit together, earning at least £40,000 or $60,000 a year, they will never get the women they want.
Okay. If you want to believe that, that's what's gonna happen. See, of course, if you get in shape, that's gonna help. You understand what I'm saying? If you work on your mouthpiece, that's gonna help you to get casual sex from women. Now, if you want to get married, you want to have a wife, you want to have a kid, yes, get your shit together. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not disagreeing with that. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. If you want to get married and marry some chick and have a bunch of kids and live and have a house and live, yes, get your shit together. If you want to fuck random hot women every weekend, you do not need your shit together. Didn't you hear earlier? There was a dude who called who said his friend was hollering at some chick and got her number. He didn't even have a fucking phone.
But Mr. Lucario,
no. Did you hear? Wait. Did you hear that call? The guy said his friend didn't even have a phone, and he was able to get to talk to this chick. How does that work if he needs his shit together?
Because the woman is low quality.
Oh my Jesus! How do you know the woman's low quality? Were you there? Did you do the research?
Because they are from the slums, Mr. Locario.
Oh my goodness! Were you there though? Were you there?
Mr. Locario.
No, I'm asking you a question. Were you there? Were you there?
No, I was not there.
Okay, so since you were not there, you do not know if the woman was low quality. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I know, you know the woman was low quality, Mr.
How?
Locario. You know that.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What makes a woman high quality?
What makes a woman high quality is if that woman is in shape, she has ambition, she has a lot of money, she is intelligent and articulate.
Okay, wait, hold on, wait, hold on. What's the purpose of you or a man dealing with a woman?
The purpose of a man dealing with a woman is to fulfill his primal instinct.
Which is?
Which is to be with somebody for the long term.
For what?
To fulfill his primal instinct.
What's his primal instinct?
Mr. Lucario.
No, I'm asking you. What's his primal instinct?
His primal instinct is to build an empire with the woman.
Okay, so now
and to have sex.
Okay, to have sex. Now, wait, hold on. So if he needs to, if his primal thing is for him to have sex, and for a woman to basically, and this is, I'm telling you what it is. It's for a woman to follow him and to assist him on his purpose, right? So what difference does it, this is what I'm saying. What makes her a high quality woman is if she is in relation to him, useful to him. So I don't need the girl to have a lot of money and be some chick with a bachelor's degree or whatever the fuck. I need her to follow what the fuck I'm saying. You understand? I need her to do the things I need her to do to make shit happen for me. Right? So you're talking about a high quality woman. You sound like a feminist. You sound like, oh, well, she's high quality because she got her bachelor's degree. What the fuck that got to do with anything? Does she know how to follow orders? Does she know how to follow my direction? That's what makes her high quality. Is she cooperative? That's what makes her high quality. You understand what I'm saying? What difference does it make she have all this bullshit?
Mr. Hashim Trends Locario. That is your full name.
Actually, that's not my full name, but go ahead. I thought you did your research, nigga. What happened, man? Damn.
Mr. Locario.
I'm starting to lose faith in this documentary, bro.
Thing that you do, okay?
I'm starting to lose faith in this documentary you're doing on me, bro. That's not. I mean,
there is.
But go ahead.
There is one interesting thing that you do,
and
I actually stumbled upon this, and I actually put this in my 5-hour video.
Mm-hmm.
You hide your wife from social media because you are afraid people will find out she is maybe not as good looking as they think she is.
Wait, maybe. Wait a second. I thought you did your research, nigga. What happened? I thought you did. You should know, because obviously what you say is a dime. You feel what I'm saying? Or what you say is hot is the end all be all. You feel what I'm saying? So you should be able to. You should have did your research to find out who my wife is. Then on top of that, you should have rated her, because obviously you are the master of rating. Whatever you say is hot is hot. And then you should be able to, tell everybody all the contradictions and all the other stuff. I thought that was what was going on.
Mr. Locario, you are lying about everything.
Really?
Some of the things you say...
Wait, hold on. Am I lying about this book? How to Have Sex to... Am I lying about having a book?
That book doesn't work in 2020.
No. But I just said I have a book. Is this a lie?
Yes, there are contradictions in it.
No. I just said I have a book in my hand. Is this a lie? That I just said.
It's not a lie, because
okay, but no, hold on, wait, hold on, stop. You just said I lie about everything. I just.
Let me rephrase that. In your videos, Mr. Locario, okay, some of the things you say some of them are factual.
Wait, but I lie about everything. What are you talking about?
However, a lot of the things you talk about are mixed with lies, because you need to make money and tell people a dream.
I want to know. Tell me. Go ahead, tell me.
So one thing you talk about, which is a lie, which you always reiterate, is that looks do not matter.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then you made another video saying, oh, looks do matter, and then they don't matter.
Because they're both right. Why is this so hard? Again, why is this so hard for people to understand? Why is this so hard for people to understand? Let me ask you a question. Can you get a job with a college degree?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And you can get a good job with a college degree, right?
Yes.
Can you also get a good job without a college degree?
Yes.
Okay, so is it safe to say that it matters if you have a college degree, and it also doesn't matter if you have a college degree to get a good job?
No.
Oh my goodness, bro. Are you not following the logic? Are you not following the logic?
You can't apply that to dating.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because wait. If I say that looks don't matter, that does not negate that looks matter. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
They're both right. They're both right. Do you understand that? Just like I said, you can get a good job with or without a college degree, and you can get women with or without being good looking. It's really simple. It's really simple. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how dudes don't get this.
That you are saying that guys can have sex with any woman they want if they don't have their shit together.
Hold on. When did I say a guy can have sex with any woman he wants without having the shit together? When did I say that?
That's what you said earlier. That's what you're trying to say.
No. I never said a guy can have sex with any woman he wants. I said a guy can have casual sex without having his shit together. That's what I said.
Yes, with women who are 4s and 3s and 2s.
But who's the 4s and 3s and 2s?
the women who are the
So wait,
women,
okay, so basically,
the men in your chat are having sex.
so basically, hold on. Basically, what you said is that I could have sex with Mila Kunis without my shit together because a bunch of people in the chat said Mila Kunis is a 4.
Yes, the people in your chat room, Mr. Locario.
Okay, but no, wait. I'm going off your logic. Stop. I'm going off your logic. By your logic, I can fuck Mila Kunis because she's a 4. Because you said I could only have sex with 3s and 4s. But if one person says she's a 4, or 2 people say she's a 4, but another person says she's a 6, another person says she's a 9, what is she? What is she? And my question to you is, how do you determine, or why do you determine what a 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is?
You really want to know the answer to that?
Yes.
Because I am a Tyrone, Mr. Locario.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Let me ask you a question. I want you to answer this honestly, okay?
You're a Tyrone, okay.
Okay, are you a Tyrone, yes or no?
What the fuck is... I'm not a Tyrone. I don't know what the fuck... I'm a
so
Hashim
you're
Locario. That's what I am. What the fuck are you talking about?
So because you're not a Tyrone and you just admitted it, that means you cannot attract high-quality women. Therefore, you are...
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Low-quality women.
Oh my goodness, dude. You're hilarious. I swear to God. You seriously made my day because this is like extra funny, bro. This is do you have a YouTube page like that you do videos?
I have a special YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube channel?
When I upload the 5-hour video.
What's your YouTube? Because I'm about to subscribe, nigga. This shit is hilarious.
This is my you can subscribe to Get Up Again. And I will expose all of your contradictions, Mr. Locario.
Oh my God, this guy is hilarious.
This is not a joke. Okay?
It is a joke, actually.
It's
a joke. It's a troll. It's hilarious.
Mr. Locario.
It's hilarious. You said. Hold on, wait. This is what you said. You said because you're a Tyrone. Because for those who don't know what Tyrone is, a Tyrone is what these black pill dudes consider a good-looking black guy, right? A really good-looking black guy. See, they tell me to hang up on you, but I can't hang up on you. I'm having too much fun. I'm going to hang up on you in a few minutes. A Tyrone is supposedly a good-looking black guy. So because he's quote-unquote good-looking, or he claims he's good-looking, right? He says that based off of what he says a woman is a 10, that means he has the sole right to rate who's a 10 or who's not. But what's interesting is he's talking about he was having trouble getting girls until he got his shit together, right? So if you were a Tyrone, why'd you need to get your shit together in order for women to want to fuck with you? Tyrone?
And you've just proved my point, Mr. Locario. Because even me as a Tyrone, I need my shit together to get women.
Oh my God, nigga. If you're Tyrone, if you're a Tyrone, no, if you're a Tyrone, listen, according to black pill logic, if you're a Tyrone, that means women want to fuck you. Right?
Mr. Locario.
No, wait, no. If you're a Tyrone, women want to fuck you, yes or yes?
Yes.
Okay, so if women want to fuck you, why the fuck you have to get your shit together? In order for women to pay attention to you.
Because if you want a woman to stay with you, you need your shit together.
Okay, so when you didn't have your shit together, were you getting a lot of casual sex?
When I didn't have my shit together, did you say?
Yeah, were you getting a lot of casual sex?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so then you agree with me, then what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Huh?
Not with the women I want.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Okay? Mr. Locario, you do not attract high quality women. You are manipulating your success.
Oh my
You are fabricating your success, and I will expose this. This is nothing. This conversation is nothing.
This guy stay changing the shit he's saying. See, let me tell you guys something. Because you're probably like, why is Locario keeping this on? Why don't you just hang up? What? See, I like to keep these things on so you see the fuckery, the lengths of where people will go to really do this type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? To do this type of shit. First of all, ain't nobody watching a 5-hour video on nobody. You feel what I'm saying?
Mr. Locario.
So that's one. That's one. Two. Hold on.
Locario.
Two. What type of guy has his shit together and has time to make a 5-hour documentary on somebody?
Locario,
That's two.
My income is automated.
Three.
I do not work a 9-to-5 job.
Three. It don't even matter if you my income is automated. You understand what I'm saying? But see, if I'm a high quality dude, I don't got time to be making no 5-hour documentary on somebody. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
My woman that I am with makes money for me. She is a 10 out of 10. She is a high quality woman.
I'm sure. I agree. I'm sure she is, because I'm sure you researched her, made sure she was a 10, made sure she was a high quality woman. You probably found her on the internet through her screen name. Tried to find her fucking her Facebook, right? And then you inboxed her some cash. What else did you do? Because of course she needs to know that you got your shit together. You know what I'm saying?
I met her at the gym, Mr. Locario.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe you should spend some more time in the gym and lose some weight.
Ooh! Oh shit, he got me.
Why don't you go back to Jamaica, which is your ethnicity, and why don't you try to run on train tracks to lose weight?
Yo, this is so funny. You know, it's crazy. Like, this guy, he's obviously has his shit together, but he spends so much time researching me, which is weird, because I'm like, I'm starting. It's starting to feel kind of moist, though. Honestly, you feel what I'm saying? Because you should not have this much passion for a man. You shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like dudes, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, it's too much passion. It's too much passion. Too much passion.
I make my 6 figures a year.
Oh
from
Lord,
e-commerce, from my gym, personal training. I do not need to waste time. My income is automated.
Wait, you say you don't need to waste time, bro? You say you don't need to waste time. You said you just made a 5-hour documentary. That's a lot. That's a waste of time, bro.
I've made this 5-hour documentary.
Hey, but you said, did I steal his girl? I probably did. That's probably what it was.
It took me 10 weeks to make it.
Oh my Jesus, this guy.
Working on it 3 times a week.
This guy.
Listening to your.
And you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I actually believe him. I actually believe him that he's doing this. I actually believe him, because a dude like this, who has this much time on his hands, to focus on this, he probably did do this, and I can't wait. I can't wait. You understand? I really can't wait. So when you're done with it, send me the link, and I'll check it out. You feel what I mean? All right, bro. I appreciate you calling in.
This year will be.
Bro, I appreciate you calling in.
Locario.
Bro, I appreciate you calling in. I gotta, head up out of here, but I definitely appreciate you calling in, bro.
You.
All right. So look. Oh man, hold on. Let me. Yo, these motherfuckers. Oh my Jesus. I love it. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, Locario, what's going on, boss?
Chillin', what's good?
Actually, Tyrone. What's going on, Tyrone?
Oh, man. What's going on, bro?
I'm pretty good, boss. It's Kelly Moore, bro.
What's going on? What's good with you?
I'm pretty good, boss. You should know me by now, Locario. I've been on your bad boy membership for a while.
Right.
You know, it motivated me to study more women and all that shit, though. I mean, Locario, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When you was on the last call, I subscribed to his channel, bro. While he was calling,
right?
Because this shit was hilarious. So like, I had to subscribe to this shit. Like, wait, this shit kind of funny. I think he a singer or some shit, a rapper or some shit.
You say he a rapper?
I think so. You know, I subscribed on his shit real quick because
hilarious.
I mean, when you got time on your hands to make a 5-hour video about somebody, first of all, to me that shit's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. How the hell are you focused on one dude to begin with? When you instead of focusing on that trying to expose somebody, you need to be focused on improving yourself and how to get bitches. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, I guess we both figured out you famous in London now too. So you know, I mean,
that shit is funny, man.
That shit was hilarious. But nevertheless, I think what's going on with this Get Up Again, I think what's going on is, I mean, I'm dead serious when I say this.
I'm dead serious, Locario. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. I think you did take his bitch. That's what I think's going on. Serious. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. I think that's what's going on.
It's
So
probably
you
that's
you
probably
know,
what it is. That's probably what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it gotta be because ain't nobody this passionate about nobody like that unless something happened. You feel what I'm saying? Something happened. So
Well, I mean, Locario, the bigger picture, like I say, you know, it's to focus on improving yourself and shit. Because it ain't the first time somebody I think try to like one after you and try to expose you or some shit.
oh
you know?
yeah.
That's why I say like motherfuckers be focused on the wrong shit. You can't be so focused on like exposing somebody some shit because alphas don't do that shit.
But see, this is the thing, right? But see, this is the thing. When somebody is real about their shit, you can't expose them because they're real about their shit. What are you going to expose? You're going to expose the shit that I'm already doing that's real? That don't make no sense. You feel what I'm saying? And so, and on top of that, you can't expose somebody who doesn't really care about, like, look, people got to understand something. When you see things on different levels, when you're actually, I don't want to say woke because that sounds too trendy, but what I'm saying is that when you come to an awareness about life and how certain things work and who you are, you don't give a fuck about none of this shit. So anything you say, this is why I'm like joking around with the dude because I'm like, dude, I already know what you're gonna try to say. You see what I'm saying? But dudes always try to look at things from just their perspective, right? And they're not looking at the whole picture. You see what I mean? And so even when they talk about the whole looks thing, in I think 2015 or 16, I made a video where I said when a person says looks matter and looks don't matter, they're both right. That's like 5 years ago I did that video. You feel what I'm saying? And so dudes, you talking about, oh, but now you're saying, I'm like, now I'm not saying nothing. I've been saying that shit. But the only reason I focus on the looks don't matter part is so that dudes don't give themselves excuses. That's the only reason. Of course your looks are going to matter in certain situations, but I said there's also the other side of the spectrum where looks don't matter. That's what I'm talking about. But dudes, they'll try to, because because this is the thing, and this is the unfortunate part about the internet, and this is what I had to learn. I was stupid enough to think that the masses of people were intelligent. But you got to understand that there's a lot of unintelligent people out there. So you can say shit and spin shit. And then stupid people who don't think critically will latch onto it. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know, it's stupid.
But I think that's what was going on with this Mila Kunis, narrative. You know, the masses gonna say shit can. You know, I think that's what he was aiming towards.
Right.
You know, when you post up the shit in the comments, I posted her as a 6.
Right.
You know, I think she's alright.
Right, and that's the problem with dudes with this whole, oh well, she's a 4 and she's a 5 and you can't get the hotter girls because looks are subjective. This is what I've been trying to tell motherfuckers. That's why I said put the rating on Mila Kunis. You get all these different ratings because people like different shit. To me, I would see Mila Kunis and say, okay, she's a 6.5, 7 at best. And then I'll see a chick like Amber Rose, and I'll say Amber Rose physically is a 10. Why? Because I like more shapely women. Some dudes like more shapely women. So you may see a guy with a chick who's shapely and be like, oh, he likes her, but she's only a 4. No, she's a 4 to you, but she may be a 9 or a 10 to him. And this is what dudes don't get because they don't think. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so stupid. You understand? It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, well, everybody was saying hang up. I was kind of saying, nah, don't hang up. This shit getting funnier and funnier by the minute. But I just wanted to call in, like I said, appreciate everything that you was doing, bro.
Right.
Hey, you was right about my situation that I had about 2 weeks ago. I just want to call in and get your input on that. I know you got time. I just want to be real fast about it. Last time I called in, I said there was some chick I was dating for about 2 weeks, and like she said she loved me, and like I kind of fucked up in the moment. I like stand it back or some shit like that. But we've been dating for like a month and a half, and like yesterday she said she thinks we need to be friends or some shit, right? I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up because women respond to how you show up. You know,
right?
So like she was like, I need to be sure about what you want and all that shit, though. But the thing is, Locario, like,
I date women for a while before I want to be committed. I think she wants me to be committed, you know. But like, I don't know how to necessarily tell her up front, you know. You got to be honest with these chicks up front. But you know, what all the shit I learned from you, learned from guys who are good with women. There's a way to talk to women and shit. So I try to figure out what's the best solution to tell her up front. Like, look, you know, I date women for a minute. I dated one for like at least I say like a year to maybe 2 years before I get committed. You know. You know, I mean, so like, I understand you want to be like committed now, but I don't want to. You know, I'm just trying to find out the best way to tell that shit. You know, without just being straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because like with women, you got to talk to them like in certain matters and shit.
Nah, well, just tell it like you know. How long y'all been seeing each other for?
2 months.
2 months, and she talking about commitment?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Nigga, you need to. This is what you do. You take your index finger, you point it at her face, and you just start laughing like this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen, ain't no fucking commitment in no 2 months. Tell her, look, I don't know you like that. We don't know each other. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get to know each other. Let's get to see if we gel and we you know what I'm saying? And this is how you tell her. This is how you be real with her. Be like, listen, tell her this. Be like, do you want us to be together, and do you want us to break up really quickly? She's gonna say, of course not, right? And you're gonna say, exactly. So most likely, if I don't know you and you don't know me, we'll get together and we'll probably break up. So let's take some time to get together to see if we're right for each other. And then if we are, then maybe we can move on to the next step. You feel what I'm saying? And then so that's how you bring it to her. Now, if she can't respect that, then she got to keep it fucking pushing. You feel what I mean?
Oh, okay.
That's it. Just tell her, hit her with that shit, because these chicks, remember, they're supposed to say that stuff because they're going off their emotion. They're going off of how they feel. You feel what I'm saying? But you have to bring them back down to earth with making this shit practical, but making her also feel the what you're saying, so that she knows, like, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. You feel what I'm saying? Because she's not going to want to get with you and break up with you, and you're letting her know, hey, if we do this now, this is what's going to happen most likely. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm letting you know this is what it is, and if you can't get down with that, then we going to have to just keep it moving and keep it pushing. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right?
All right, I'll do that.
All right, bro.
That's crazy as hell, though, Carl.
All right, bro.
I mean, ever since I got your membership, I kind of see like the under end of the spectrum from a female perspective. Why dudes always like hitting them up all the time and shit.
Right, exactly. Because see, that means you getting it in. That means you getting it in. You feel me?
Hell fucking yeah.
All right, bro.
I appreciate the Locario.
All right, man. I'm a holler.
Hilarious. Subscribe to that channel. That shit was funny.
All right, bro. I'm a holler, man. Peace.
All
Later.
Right, take it easy.
All right, let me get one more call, and I'm going to head up out of here. One more quick call. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, what's going on?
What's poppin'? Who this?
Shit, this shit, goddamn. I just wanted just to make some comments about what you've been saying and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man, like, these motherfuckers on this shit, they keep on talking about you gotta have your shit together. Your look gotta be a certain way and all that type of shit. I'm gonna tell you this right motherfucking now. Shit. That bullshit right there, man. Like, having your shit together, that shit don't mean shit for real. I know, like, some motherfuckers on this shit already know that shit. But it's just like, these niggas, these motherfuckers, man, I don't think they just go out.
That's exactly. They're not out here. That's what I'm saying. They're not out here in the real world. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give you my testimony on this shit. Cause I watch a whole lot of other folks. You know, Book of House, Romney, all them. Like, I watch a whole lot of motherfuckers, and I get a whole lot of different types of information from a whole lot of different motherfuckers. And what I used to didn't have my shit together. You know, I used to be frustrated and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And shit, it was hard. It wasn't hard, but it would be difficult. Well, not I'm gonna say difficult, but every now and again, I would just get a chick to fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I thought when I got my shit together, and I do have my shit together now, I make over 6 figures and shit like that. You know, as a truck driver in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I thought I would be I'll be, getting a whole lot of chicks after I got my bread right and shit like that. That shit not true, my nigga. Like, you can have all the fucking money in the world, my nigga. Like, if a woman just don't, if you don't have, like, I guess, say sex appeal, or if you don't have that aura, that vibe about you, these women ain't gonna want to fuck you. And, like, you over here talking about having your shit together and shit like this. These hoes, that lets you know what type of mind frame and mindset these motherfuckers is in.
Right.
You know, like, the reason why you say you need to have your shit together is because you don't feel like you have it in yourself to just get women on your own. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Facts. Because look, you should get your shit together. And I said this a million times. Get your shit together for you. Get money for you. Get your apartment, get your car, all that for you. Fuck the women. You understand? Get your shit for you now. When you're dealing with women, what they don't understand is that it's about how she's feeling you. Because look, a lot of dudes got their shit together. It ain't like it's an epidemic of motherfuckers out here who ain't got a job or who don't make no money. A lot of dudes making money. They got their job. They got their place. But guess what? They still have trouble getting women. Look, Harvey Weinstein had his shit together like a motherfucker, right? And look what's happening with him. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's all I just came in to say. My testimony is like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I used to, like, when I first started getting into the money and shit, I used to trick. I ain't even going to flex. I used to fucking trick. Fuck all different types of stripper bitches, all types of shit, man. I'm telling you, when I first got the money, I was going crazy. I was making like $3,000 a week when I first was getting to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was going like just doing crazy dumb shit. I used to be tricking, and I'm not really with that shit no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you start to really see like what women are about. Like, you get to see, and I'm not no dumb motherfucker, so I'm just looking at the shit, and I'm just like really like studying this shit, like looking at this shit for what it is. And I realize that shit like really ain't for me, my nigga. Like, that's not what I'm even trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come on this motherfucker and say that shit right there, man. And these niggas gotta get their mind right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said these niggas gotta get out here and just start talking and doing shit. And like, if you have your shit together and you got money to do shit, just go out and just try to talk. Go to these clubs, these lounges, these events. Go out and see what this really is about. And then you gonna come up with a different answer and different response to what the fuck is going on, because they don't know what the fuck is going on. That's all I have to say, man. I just come on just to say that shit, man.
Right.
But,
that's what's up, man. Y'all appreciate the call, bro. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, peace. All right. Later. All right, people, that is about it. I gotta head up out of here. Hold on, let me turn this Skype off real quick. So yeah, man. Hilarious. So listen, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Kenwood Drive, Martin the Name, Hold This L, New Roan, Mimi M, Slime Peso, Leon Kids, Valentine Outlaw, Cool J, Jose Ven. Who else is up in here? Global Voice of the Manosphere, Jimmy H, Issa, Dominique R. Who else? Tony Legan. K-Zaggin 20, shout out to you, to Sean Brown. Who else? Dominique Williams, shout out to you. Who else? Leon Kids, I think I said you. Richard Davis. Nicholas Penn, April MC. Who else was up in here? Jaron. Chuck Woo. Don. Michael Reeves, the Black God, Battle Axe, shout out to you. Who else was up in here? Zach. But yeah, shout out to everybody who is tuning in. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be back probably Monday, right? what else? And I gotta get back on the live Patreon stuff. Make sure you guys are joining the Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Also, make sure you go to patreon.com/The Confident Show. And yeah, I will holler at you guys later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.